everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. So today we are going to be playing with a very anticipated palette I have been waiting for because it launched so long ago and I missed it. But it wasn't supposed to be launched, I don't think. And it finally did launch, and the one I'm talking about is the Natasha and Denona Love Face Palette. Why this is launching now, a couple days ago, I don't know. I will say I love shipping spot on, as always, through the website. I ordered it from the Natasha and Denona website. I have no issues with that. Ships through FedEx, 2 day shipping, and I have it. And I don't pay for expedited shipping or whatnot either. So this is, like I said, the Love Face palette. Now I really did like the Glam Face palette, and I got both of them, I think. I'm pretty sure I did. Now this one just came in one, and this is what it looks like. And I just had to buy it. It's pink. Number one, this is pink. Hello. Now it's going to get dirty easily. I can already see my little fingerprints all over it. But I still had to get it. I love it. Okay. So today I am wearing the blush and the highlighter that's in this palette. So those do work for my skin tone and I love them. I had no problem applying them. I mean, they just applied beautifully. No issue at all. So I don't know how other people felt, but I like it. Now, I have every palette from her. That is what it is. So do you really need this? I don't know. I'm glad that it came when it did, because this has got the eyeshadows, the blush, and the highlighter, because I'm actually getting ready to leave and go somewhere. And I can just take this palette and be fine. I was actually going to take the My Dream palette and then take the little blushing thing, the blush and highlighter thing that came with that. But I think that I might actually take this because the shirt that I'm wearing, both of them actually are hot pink and black, just different look to them. And I think this palette, and I think there may be a little purple in one of them even, but I think this palette would go great with both shirts, to be honest with you. So I'm kind of excited for that. And again, the blush I think looks really pretty. It's a nice pinky blush, which I wear a lot. So I'm excited for that, but let's get started, because the question is will these shadows work for you? Is this something you even need? And only you can decide that. I am wearing the My Dream lip stuff, the lip liner, the lipstick, and lip gloss on the shade Natasha on my lips. The bronzer is out of an Urban Decay palette, which is right here. Out of that Naked Urban Decay thing, and flushed in Nooner. So it's this blush here, or this bronzer here. Lord, I'm going to drop it. And I'm going to have makeup all over me. It's this bronzer here is what I've got on for bronzer. And my granddaughter was here, and she's got foundation all over the back of this because I had my palette, and she thought she needed to apply makeup too. And when she did, it was on my knee. It fell to the ground. It got all over this. It's all over my pants. It was a wonderful experience. Just wonderful. Gotta love grandkids, you know? But anywho. So the first shade I'm going to go into is Juliet. And it's this very light pink color right here. And I was actually really scared with this color, the shade. Decided to, combine them, that it would be chalky looking, but it is not. And it actually shows on my skin tone, which was another thing I was kind of concerned with, is will it? Because I primed my eyes with, what did I prime my eyes with? The MAC Painterly paint pot. No, Soft Ochre paint pot. So I was kind of wondering, like, would it even show up or not? But it does, if you can see. Yeah, you can see it. So is it light? Yes. Yes, it is. But does it show up? Yes, it does. And it does build. So that was wonderful. And I do think you can create a very nice soft look, or you can go darker with it even if you wanted to. I mean, I used every shade in the palette just to get a feel for it. So, I mean, but you don't have to go as dark if you don't want to. But I just had to try them all. It's just who I am. Especially when it comes to like Natasha, her palettes, I kind of want to try them all. And the look usually don't come out good though. But that just is what it is because I just get overly excited. Same with Pat McGrath. I get overly excited and use too many shades. This one's kind of powdery. There's kick up to it, but I get a little bit too excited and end up, sometimes making a mess or not making it look as good as it could have had I just stepped back. It was like, let's just use one or two shades, but no, not me. I have to use them all. So, but I also think this would be a good blending shade if that's what you wanted to use it for also. But I personally really like this color even. Okay, so I got that one. It looks good. And I like the mirror in the palette too. Can't forget to say that. Alright, now we're going to go into the shade Esme, maybe? I'm not really for sure on some of these names, you all. So we're going to point. And it's this one right here. So I already used this one. Now we're going into this one. I'm just going to pick that up. And we're going to start to darken it up a little bit. But I do think this is a nice Valentine's Day palette in a way. I don't know why it wasn't. I really was like expecting this to launch back at Valentine's Day. Like I was waiting. Like I knew it released on Look Fantastic because everybody, grabbed it up while they could. And I was like, okay, that's different. It didn't launch on her site at all. And usually it always, she does like 2 days prior to launch, she has pre-orders. But she didn't this time. So I knew it was a boo-boo, but I still thought, oh, within days now she'll launch it, but no. So I do hope that this sells, good for her still, even though it pre-launched a little sooner than she thought, I guess. And that's not cool, but things happen, unfortunately. Mistakes are made. And I like with this palette that like mistakes really can't be made. Same with the glam palettes. I really don't think you can mess up using them palettes. Maybe. But I just don't think so. Okay. So I got that blended in pretty good. And now I'm going to go into the shade Giddy, which is this one right here. And we're going to put it on the lower lash line. And I'm just going to use this mirror. I feel like I have a cat hair on my lip. Like in my lipstick. Because one of my cats decided they wanted to jump up on me too. I've just had a day. Haven't we all, though? I'll be so glad for this weekend. And this color here is kind of cute too. It's more, I don't know. In a way, I don't know about this color really because it's more neutral, really. But I guess it would go nice with that. If you just had like this shade and built it up, and then that metallic glittery shade all over the lid. That shade is amazing. Wait until you see all that now. That one I like a lot. I do think all these shades are pretty shades, and it's a nice shade selection. And it would go nicely with the other palettes too, like the Crush or the Mini Love or the Midi Love palette. I think that this is a nice, part to that. Okay, now we're going to go into the shade. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not even going to pretend to pronounce this one right here. The darker purple. It's Aiko is the name of it. Don't know how to pronounce that though. But I'm going to pick that up and we're just going to put that on the outer portion here to darken it up and run it through a little bit into there. And I am going very slow because this is pigmented, and even though her shades blend nicely, still want to take it slow though. No need to, get it out of hand so quickly. You know what though? Something is going on. I thought it was a fluke when I was doing my other eye, but this eye's now doing it. It's watering in the outer corner. And it was on this side too, and it quit when I quit messing with... I know I have a hair. I cannot find it. It's going to drive me crazy. But anyway, my eyes are watering. I hope you can't hear the trucks out there. Sounded like a big truck in the distance going by. Yay. And these do blend out. Like, it blends out nicely, don't get me wrong. It's just, I'm scared of dark shades. I'm not afraid to say that. It is what it is. I'm not a makeup artist, so I would rather go super duper slow instead of making a mess and not coming back from it, But at the same time, it's not like it's hard to use this shade either. Like, it is working really nicely. And then we're just gonna do our usual. Go back into Esme. Because we don't want to lose any of the previous colors. And as far as brushes go, I do like to use my Rephr brushes when using Natasha Denona shadows, but I've used all sorts and I don't have any problems out of. Now with the Pat McGrath shadows, definitely go natural hair fat. Just a suggestion. And of course, trying to get both sides even. Pretty much impossible, but hey, we'll pretend, right? Okay, then I'm going to take that same shade, that dark purple, and we're going to put it right up along the lower lash line. To A, define. B, to cover up any mistakes that could be made with mascara. Because I find, just like the top lash line, the bottom lash line can have the same issues, but yet if you have a darker shadow or liner under here, it is harder to spot mistakes that are made with the mascara. And like I said, I'm a beginner at makeup, and I find that her shadows are just so easy to work with. And they're put together in a way that just makes it easy to have a pretty look at the end of the day. And is there other brands that do that? Absolutely. But this still makes a pretty look. Alright. Now we're going to go back into that Giddy shade and run it right along the lower lash line again. Now into, I would have to say, the star of the show, personally, when it comes to this eye look. And it's the shade Affinity, I think. This one right here. And I do like that she does have 4 mattes, too, for shadows. So we're going to take this and we're going to pat it on. I would definitely highly suggest spraying the brush. I am not, so no, that's on me. However, I would highly suggest that, using your finger, using a glitter glue, something with this particular shadow. I am going in very slowly and picking up very little at a time and patting it, because if not, it's going to be everywhere. And to be honest, it will probably be everywhere because I'm not setting it in any way by the end of the night. So if I was you, and you had to wear this for any amount of time, I would definitely use something, anything for that matter, because you will get fallout. You will have glitter all over your face. That just is what's going to happen, to be honest. Alright, then we're going to go back into that dark purple shade that I used to line the lower lash line, and we're now going to line the top lash line. But yeah, I really do like the way this look came out. And I'm using my little rougher brush to line with. I'm so excited. I absolutely adore this brush. Like, when I say I love a brush, I love this little brush. It is just fantastic. I don't even know what I'd do if I lost it or something. Like, well, I know what I'd do. I'd rebuy it. Like, I would have to hope that they have it in stock, And if they ever went out of business, like, this is the brush I'm stocking up on, for sure. Although I hope they never go out of business, personally. Because I do like a lot of their brushes, but this one is like my all-time favorite brush, for sure. But yeah, you can see, like, it's just such a teeny tiny brush. And if you got hooded eyes, you need something small like this. Or if you're doing like looks that need like really small lines, this may be your best friend here. Any kind of really detailed work for lining. It's just amazing to me. Okay. And then for the inner corner, I'm actually going to dip into the highlight right here. And we're just going to pop it on the inner corner. And that's the other thing. Like, I got to highlight. Like, this is a complete all-in-one palette for me. And I do think you can come up with a couple different looks. Obviously, it's going to either be pinky or purple. But, you know, I kind of like that. But we're just going to go like that with it. And I really do like this highlighter. I think it's a really pretty highlighter. Again, from my skin tone, that is. Let me... Then I went and used... I grabbed her burgundy, I believe. Yeah. Eye crayon. And I'm going to line the lower lash line and top lash line with it. And I think this pencil goes good with this look too. Of course, the brown would, or the black. I mean, skin tone color. But I just wanted to try, you know, something a little bit different. I really do wish I had this for Valentine's Day, though. I mean, I'll get use out of this anyway, even though it is a Valentine's Day palette, technically. But I kind of wish I would have had it. I'm not going to lie. I really wish I would have gotten it when it did launch. Okay, now we're going to go into mascara. I'm not going to curl the lashes. We're just going to put the It Superhero on the top lashes. And I do think that this is the palette I'm going to take. I may take this and the Glam White one. With me. Or I might take this in the My Dream too. Who knows? But this one's definitely going with me. For sure. Yeah, I really do like this palette. And it is up to you, you know, is it something you absolutely need? Probably not. But is it something you want? Maybe. Is it something that would create beautiful looks? Absolutely. So, I mean, it really is. I mean, or you can just let me be the fool to purchase it while you sit back and save your money. And at the end of the day, you'll have money in the bank, and I won't. And that would be the smartest thing to do, if you can do it. I cannot. If they launch something, her or Pat McGrath, I am going to get it. That is what it is. I know this about myself. My fiance knows this about me. Like, there's no stopping me at all. If they launch, I'm buying it. She could have launched this at Easter, and I would have bought it at Easter. Even though it's love. You know what I mean? So, Now, the pencils aren't my favorite. I'm not going to lie. They don't stay in my water line. I don't know if they stay in yours, but they do not stay in mine. They will come over here and I'll have to pick it out. So that, no, I wouldn't suggest those. But they are nice if you're going to like smudge them or something. They're creamy to do that with. I'm putting the Lancome on the bottom lashes. And there we go. The final look. Yo, I don't know. Like, I really like the way it came out. To be honest with you, I really, really do. Could I have gotten this look using other palettes? Probably, but look at this metallic. Can you see that metallic? Like, bam. Uh-huh. You spot me a mile away. And I'm coming. I'm coming. Ugh. I really like this. I like the palette. I like the shadows. I like the blush. I like the highlighter. It's worth every penny. There. I said it. It is worth every single penny in my eyes. Yep. So I'm okay with being the fool on this one. I like it a lot. I wonder what everybody else thought of this. And you know what else I just was thinking about also? Like, look at this. You can pop these out. Now, I would like to know if she's going to do these because I believe these are limited editions. But I am wondering if she's going to come out to where you could pop these out and replace them. Whether, maybe not with this, but maybe with a different kind even. Like, I don't know if her other palette, her other little things would fit in these. But just to mix and match. Now, I know the shadows can pop out and you can interchange them with other palettes, but I am wondering about that because I could see me going through this shade here a lot, in which why would I want to buy the whole palette again for one shade? But could she have it where you could purchase these individually at some point? I mean, you know what I mean? I'm just curious. Or if you did, I guess you can always, pop these out and put a different palette in it, maybe even. I don't know. But I did notice you could pop these out, and that's interesting to me, too. Because I really hope she does keep this blush or come out with this blush, because I really like the blush. I'm not going to lie. I really like this blush a lot. I like the pink, but I'm into the pinks, and the pinks are popular right now, so. But that's all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped in some way. It is now available, so if you didn't get your hands on it through Look Fantastic, if you did, you're so lucky. You're so, so lucky. I wanted to so bad, but I missed out on it. But that is all I have for you today. I'll see you in the next one. Oh, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all that. You're notified when I upload. Upload every day but Sunday. And these videos are going out of order, I know. Bear with me. I'm going to try to get them back. It's just I got so much going on, y'all. But I'm trying to get this up, and I'm still trying to pack and get everything ready for me to leave my kids and fiance behind. My poor children. No, they'll be fine. That's their dad. They'll be fine. All right, I'll see you in the next one. Until then, stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.